Hey guys, so today we're going to be putting these two things together, pieces of wood together. I'm going to show you how to do it when glue or tape is just not going to work. And you'll notice it's a little different setup. We are outside and doing that because we're going to be using a drill. So sawdust, drill and wood equals a lot of sawdust, and you don't want that all over your room. I would suggest using safety goggles and like one of those respirator masks. All the noise you hear is I live really close to a highway. It's 8 a.m. so there's a lot of people going to work and whatnot. And they're building an elementary school right around the corner. So there's a lot of noise, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me. But, and I'm trying to beat a storm. It's like, since it's early morning and it's rained, it's not too terribly hot to be out here and do this. Thankfully, but there's supposed to be a really bad storm coming, so I'm gonna jump into it. What you're gonna need are 2 Dowels, I think that's how it's pronounced. I had these at Joann's. You can get them at hardware stores, you can get them at Michael's. I know the ones I have at Lowe's and like Office Depot are really long, so you can have them cut it down to the size you want, and then you don't have to worry about doing this. But these are going to specifically be for my batons for Black Widow. You know, like she pulls out of her things. I feel like they only need to be about this long and not this long. But like I said, I'll cut. I'm going to put them together and then cut and see. But I also did this for this staff part of Atlanta's Trident that I have yet to finish. So basically you need these 2, and then you got to get skinny little ones. And these I also got at Joann's in like a 10-pack or something. They're really skinny, and all this is really cheap too. I think these were like not even $2. This pack of 10 was maybe like $2 or $2.50. So yeah, and I kind of sanded it down on both sides to make it a bit smoother, and that'll go in between them inside right here. And you'll need a drill. This is a drill Dremel combination I got for about, I want to say $20, but it may have been 30 at Hardware or Harbor Freight. It's a hardware store that, like a discount hardware store basically. It's really neato. And then some glue just to help reinforce it. And this is some all-purpose Elmer's Craft Bond glue. I actually haven't used it. I thought I had some Gorilla Glue, but I don't. And then this marker is just to put a dot on this end to line it up on here correctly. So let's get into it. So we'll start marking things with bright pink Sharpie. Both ends, just like enough, like really color it in. This goes on the inside, so nobody's gonna see it. It doesn't matter. Can't even see what I'm doing. Alright, so boom and boom. And I actually had already started on this one and I didn't know that, but it needs to go bigger. And this also lets you know what width you need. So I kind of just wiggle it around enough to have an outline for myself. See? And then I'll do it on this one. Okay. Try to make it as even as possible. And now that I'm thinking about it, just go to the hardware store and have them cut it for you. That's going to be easier. But if you grab these and you got to make this like this is the way to do it. And my friend showed me how to do this. She sent me, like, she drew out a little diagram for me, which I'll put on the end of this, and was like, you do this, this, and this. So bless her for that. And then you just get out the drill. And mine came with like a little thing of a ton of little stuff. I got this. Can you see it? Ah, don't come out. That's not safe. Yeah, it's like your standard regular drill bit. Why are you so loud? I'm judging you. Wearing a t-shirt to work where you work at. And boop boop boop. And it has different settings. I think it goes up to 10. Should only need about, I'm gonna start at a 2 and go fast and go higher than that. Once I get in there. Ah! No! Pro tip. Put the drill tip to the wood before you start it like a smart person would do. Okay. Oh, it's hot. So, obviously, that is too small of a hole right now, but it's a start. It's almost center. And I don't know if you can tell, but there is a lot of sawdust in. I know I put this thing in correctly, so I shouldn't be doing that. So I already made this hole a little bit bigger. So you gotta go a little bit wider, so I'm gonna go around the outside. Like so. Not with this head, I'm not, clearly. Why it doesn't want to work? Clean this one off. I had to get that dry glue off of it. It was the only sharp thing I had. I know these drill bits have like proper names and stuff, but I don't know what they are. Storm's trying to, it's coming. It's coming. Alright. It's clean. This one is like really sharp and rough on the sides, so I'm going to take it and go around. Got to take my machine apart. And this is the Chicago Electric Power Tools brand. It's pretty nifty. I like it. As you can see, it's cordless, and you can have it corded as well if you want. Honestly, you can use that other drill bit. It just doesn't want to work properly. This doesn't want to go in properly. There it goes. This will be a bit more secure, hopefully. I'm just going around in a circle. Try to widen it out enough. And get going deep enough. It's getting there. I had it on about a 6 setting. So it's not quite big enough. Got to go a little bit more. This is a process for sure. I am not wearing the face mask, or like I told you guys to do. Like I always say, do as I say and not as I do. I'm trying to see if this fits in here yet. So you don't want it to be loose inside of there either. You want it to be nice and snug. A little bit more should do it. And I've been having it like at a 6, 7 setting. So I can still control it so it's not too crazy fast. But I start out slow. Alright. That looks about right. Do you see it? Oh, maybe. Maybe you see it. Kinda. Gotta make it deeper. I think it's round enough, but not deep enough. See? It's kinda in there. Kinda, sorta. Just need one more go. Also, that'll help get all sawdust out of there. That might help. Let's see. That did the trick. Alright. Yeah, see, it needs to be a little bit deeper. Well, I thought it would only take one more time. Can't tell all that sawdust, why I do it outside. Oh yeah, I think it's where I want it to be. Right there. And once I get both sides drilled, I'll put glue in the insides and then glue right here as well. So I'll put glue on the ends and then glue on here just to give it some extra support and integrity. So I am going to finish up on this side, on this one, so I can connect them too, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I got them, the big sticks to where they needed to be, but I had to cut the little piece down to fit inside. That's about as big as that little nub is where I had to cut it down from, just because my drill bit doesn't go far enough in, because they're quite small. A proper drill will be long enough to go in all the way. It's more of a Dremel with drill bits, but it works for me. So I shoved it in there to see if it would fit, and it does fit because it's not coming out. So now I'm gonna put the glue pretty much around on it here. And it was supposed to storm, but now it's all bright and sunny, and there's birds out and the bugs are trying to eat me. It's not hot yet, which is nice. So I can finish this before it gets hot. That should be enough glue. It's probably too much, honestly. And then I'm going to take this other piece and just shove it in there. You kind of gotta twist and push at the same time from both directions. And they're not gonna be even. That little smart car's going zoom zoom. Because I didn't get them lined up evenly. Oh, come on, I know you'll fit. I didn't cut you down for no reason. Come on, babe. You can do it. I believe in you. Ah, it's almost there. Gotta get that upper body strength going. push down on it a little bit. Really get it in there. Make sure it's nice and sturdy. Let me move the camera up so you can see what I'm doing. There's sawdust all over my camera. No. My boobs. Very important. See, I'm like pushing and twisting. Sawdust is everywhere. There's like, I spin it enough and it kinda evens out. There. We together? I think we together, fam. Let's see, it's a little... No! God dang it. Get back in there. You're perfect. Ideally, your drill bit will go as far down into the main rod as you need it to, so you have more structure and support. So that longer bit was ideal, but since the longer small piece of wood was ideal, but since it won't go, the drill bit won't go any further than what it did, I had to finagle it a bit. Oh, my upper body strength. Don't have a lot of that. Now don't drop it, and you have two pieces of wood put together. You just let the glue dry, kind of just wipe it away a little bit, wipe it around, smooth it out. And once it's dry, you can go back with the Dremel part or sanding paper or sandpaper and take care of that. I also think my little nib of wood inside is not as even as I thought it was. I mean, it's not going to be perfect because, like I said, I didn't line them up. Can you tell? Yeah, you can tell. I thought I lined them up well, but I didn't. But, yeah, that is how you put two pieces of wood together. It does work. That's what it looks like on. I do find it works better with, or more practical with longer pieces of wood that you're not going to cut them down. They need to be longer. Because I think the longest ones I've seen are like 3 feet, a yard, or I think a yard is close to equivalent of a meter, which in a yard is 3 feet. So that's the longest I've seen. So if you need something that's like 7 feet long or something like that, this is more practical for that kind of application than two small pieces, since you can get pieces cut down. It's just hard to expand them out. But yeah, it's time consuming, but you definitely kind of need a drill for it. I have tried using a hammer and nail, which kind of worked, but you got to be really careful not to hit your thumb, and you got to do it on both sides. So I wouldn't suggest. You could probably do it with a screw and like a screwdriver as well. But again, I would suggest a drill. It'll make it faster. You're more certain to get it done correctly. So yeah, that's that. And I will show you the drawing she did if none of this made any sense. She broke it down really well for me, and I'll post that right after this. So I will see you guys later. I think the next tutorial video I'm going to do is how I use epoxy sculpt and what I've used it for and stuff like that, and maybe throw in some foam clay as well. So we will see, and I will see you guys later. I hope this was useful to you, and like I said, if you need shorter pieces, go to Lowe's and get them to cut one of the long ones down to the size you need. So yeah, alright, I love you guys. I will see you later, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.